Captain America is literally broken in Marvel Rivals. Now, I'm not talking about meta tier OP broken in that context. I'm talking about his kit. Now, as I've started playing the game, Captain America has basically become my main. I've got 14 hours on the character. When you first pick up the character, you're just like, okay, this guy feels fun, he feels fast, he feels pretty good. But then when you play him long enough, you realize he's got some major issues going on with him. And I want to call them bugs or like developer overlooks. I'm not really sure. Some of them are bugs for sure, and then some of them are more of just like kind of overlooked developer issues that I want to bring into the light for the community, because I haven't seen really anybody talking about this except for the input delay on the shield. Like, why does this have a 1 second cooldown? Like, seriously? We'll get more into that later, but the first thing and the most major thing I want to talk about Captain America's kit is literally when you do your 1-2 tap, you get your shield, so you can throw up 4 shields. Now, there's an issue with this ability. Now, watch this. I do 1-2 tap, and now as I'm running, I can't throw the shields. I'm actually canceling my own shield throw when I'm in the sprint animation. This makes it to where if you want to do this, you have to actually switch to your normal running speed, or you have to go up 1-2 tap and then sidestep to actually get your shield throws off. You can also backstep. That'll take you out of your sprint too. But it's ridiculous. Like, why does this happen? Why am I canceling my own shield throw? Like, you can see it's actually like a glitch because the shield animation comes out for a split second, but then it gets canceled. Like, look at this. Look at this, guys. This is definitely a bug and definitely a glitch that I haven't seen any Captain America's talking about. Like, it doesn't work. Now, I'm playing on PC. I don't know if this is like a console problem as well, but on PC, this is huge. Like, you want to be able to run and actually throw your shield out. Like, why am I canceling my own shield throw? That literally feels ridiculous. Now, I know they said in the next patch, Captain America is going to get some changes, and I really hope they address this issue because I haven't seen anybody talking about it. And I really think some of the issues I'm talking about here might get addressed in the next patch. I'm really hopeful for it because I love Captain America. He's really underutilized. Every tier list puts him in like C, D, maybe a couple will put him in like B or A, but he's actually a really good character. Like, Captain America has carried me to gold. And basically, I flex picked the Captain America. Like, 2 of the most problematic heroes in the meta right now are Hawkeye and Hela. And you know what the best part is? Captain America hard counters those characters. Whenever I see Hawkeye or Hela, I flex pick the Captain, and I spend the whole game tunneling the Hawkeye or the Hela, and I'm just literally up in their face. Even if I don't get the kill and clap their cheeks, I am putting so much pressure on them that they can't shoot my other team. And a lot of times there'll be like a Hawkeye or Hela going like 8-0 or like 12-0, and then I'm like, okay, this is enough. I flex pick to Captain America, and then they rage in the chat, and I shut them down, and then my team's actually able to plot a win. That's what Captain America's good for. He's also got a lot of niche uses, but I'll talk more about that later. If you want like a Captain America guide, comment down below, and I'll definitely do a Captain America guide. But the next thing I want to talk, actually, let's focus more on this. Like, why is this happening? I got a couple more things to say about it. Like, look at this. Like, the shield comes out sometimes, but notice it doesn't go the full distance, and it cancels its own self whenever you're in the sprint animation. A lot of Captain Americas like to just play with like sprint always on, but the way he is now, you actually can't do that because you're really denying yourself a lot of value and a lot of potential. Now, my next issue with the shield throw ability is actually like when you're melee range and you're holding your sprint and attacking, like that's a way to mitigate it. And that's how I know that this is a bug, because if I'm point blank in the face, you can see it's still making the audio noise of the shield throw. But even another annoying thing is like when you're sprinting, because a lot of times like you want to stick on someone, you want to go top speed. You don't want to switch to walking speed because you know they can maybe get away from you. You want to stay sprinting. But I've had it on occasion, I'll try to replicate it now, where I'm like, I have the shield throws up and I'm like point blank auto attacking them, and sometimes the auto attack doesn't connect. It's really rare for that one to happen. That one's like a really low percentage. I don't know if it's gonna happen here in this video, but you can see like the shield throws are going out while I'm sprinting, but if I go like this, I'm canceling it. It's basically just reducing you to like melee range. I think that's really overlooked thing on the developer side. And I really don't think that's actually intended for your kit, and I hope they really fix that, because it really impedes Captain America's playstyle a lot, because you can't just go full in and then keep running, throw your shield out. Like, it just doesn't work, you know? You have to actually switch to walking, or keep holding sprint and like backstep's a way to mitigate that, or you can go forward and you can sidestep to mitigate that. Like, that works to help counteract that little downside of Captain America. Now, the second issue I want to talk about with Captain America is his shield. Notice that when you put it up and you let it go, you have to wait 1 whole second to put it up again. Now, this makes literally 0 sense why this is part of a kit, because Captain America has a 400-point shield that's literally a fraction of the size. Let's hero swap real quick to Doctor Strange so I can show you why this makes no sense. Look at Strange, 800-point shield, and look what I can do with Strange. I can literally do this. it's instant. Whenever I want this shield, I put it up. I jump up in sky. I still have the power, you know? Go up in sky. It's like I'm spamming the shield, which is 4 times as big as Captain America's shield. And it really makes Doctor Strange feel smooth and polished. Now, I'm not saying nerf Doctor Strange. I think he's a fantastic character. I think he's really well polished. But it doesn't make any sense at all why you can't do the same with Captain America's shield. This shield is so small. Now, from a developer perspective, I'm wondering if maybe they thought like the deflection would be like too powerful, so we gotta like mitigate it some way by like making the shield delay super slow. But honestly, the deflection is really not that good unless you're point blank in someone's face. We'll get more on that here in a little bit. But that's my main issue with Captain America's shield, is that it's like like sometimes you'll like be spamming it to try to put it up real quick and you'll accidentally put it down and then you like can't put it up for a second. And I've had that happen to me numerous games and it's caused me to die. And it just makes no sense, especially since Captain America is one of the weaker tanks. So I'm hoping this is probably going to get changed and fixed in the next patch. I know they're changing Captain America, but this is one that really makes his kit feel super clunky the longer you play him compared to some of the other tanks out there. Now, my next issue with the shield is, look at this. You have the shield. I jump, my shield's up. I jump, my shield's up. If I'm going normal speed, I can jump and I can, hold on. Yeah, there we go. I have to wait for that 1 second delay. Look, I can jump and throw my shield up. That feels good. Now, again, the sprinting is messing us up. Now, let's say I have my shield up and then I go to sprint. As soon as I jump, I drop the shield. The shield is gone and I don't know why that actually is. And then if I'm like running and I want to throw my shield up, I can't put my shield up. And even if I'm like running and I jump and I take my hand off the shift key to go out of the sprint state, I still can't put my shield up. And this, I think, is a huge issue because you want to be able to jump and you want to sometimes stay protected or like jump in front of someone with your shield. Like, for example, like Iron Man's ult, you can actually block and deflect it with Captain America's shield. Nobody knows that. Nobody does that. I love when that happens in my games. It's like such a clutch, epic, dope moment. Even if you don't hit somebody with it, just denying that pressure from like killing all of your team is amazing. But it's really hard to get into position and get like a deflection like that because you can't sprint, run, jump, flip up your shield and deflect it. It's not possible. And that feels clunky and that just feels really bad on Captain America. Like, I don't know why that's a thing because when you're normal speed, you can actually run and jump and throw your shield up. But why would I ever want to do it in normal speed? You know, I'm playing Captain America. I'm playing him for the speed and the utility. But I should be able to jump and hold up my shield. But it literally just doesn't work, guys. I don't know why that's an issue with this kit. Now, my second issue with the sprint mode and the jump is that it actually prevents you from throwing your shields jumping. Again, let's go to auto attack. Let's get it. Now I can jump. I can throw shield. I can throw shield. I can throw shield. I can throw shield. Amazing. Now, notice if I have this ability up, it's on a 12-second cooldown. So now, if I don't have it, you know, I can do the run and I can jump and I can do my three shields just fine, which is what I want to do. And again, why does it work when I'm sprinting, jumping in the air, throwing my shields, but when I'm just running, I am canceling my shield throw animation? It makes zero sense. It's such a bad bug for Captain America, guys. But now, let's get into my next pet peeve here. Is like when you auto attack twice, and notice, I want to jump up and I want to have the option to throw my shields, but I literally cannot when I have diving strike available. Like, it has to be on cooldown for me to go auto attack, jump, and get some shield throws off. Like, that's fine, but I want to be able to combo. Like, if I use my E for an example here, I can go E, dive, and then jump. And that's what I want to be able to do with this auto attack, but you literally cannot when you have your diving jump available. Like, look, let's do one tap. Oh, hold on. One tap, two tap. All right, now I got it back. I can't throw my shield throw. Now, I've tried to mitigate this issue by changing hotkey bindings, and I don't know if console players have the same issue. Please chime in some input on this. But if I jump up, look, I got it. I can shield throw. But if I have my ability, even if I switch my hotkeys up, and I'll show you my settings here in a second, and all the things I tried to fix it, like, the shield throw doesn't go off. Also, hold on, did we lose a charge there with that going off? Hold on. And we just found another one making this video. Okay, let's do this here. All right. Me auto attack. I got my 4 shields, and now I dive. No, I didn't lose it. Okay, that was good. I thought I lost it there. I was gonna say that's another issue. So that makes zero sense. And here's the thing, guys. When we go into the settings, and that ability is called a diving strike? Leaping strike? Diving strike. Okay, so if we go into the settings for Captain America to try to remedy this issue, and I'm on PC, by the way, I don't know if console has different options, but when we go to Captain America specifically, when you look at his settings, notice most characters, for every like ability that they have, there is a individual slot here in the settings. And I know this is an issue because notice that the diving strike, which is one of his actual abilities, is not even on here. So you cannot re-hotkey that to something else. So that way it doesn't affect your melee attack, your primary attack, the sentinel strike where you throw the shields. Like I tried putting my melee on the M4 button to see if it made a difference, but it still makes the diving strike going off. Like even if I hit M4, like here, we'll do M4 real quick. Let's do it. Auto attack, auto attack. Let's jump up. We'll use the melee button. It still makes the diving strike go off, even though it's showing that it's on my left click, which I think is a huge issue in the settings mode. Like you should be able to change your hotkey so that way I can have the option when I have diving strike to actually throw my shield without diving strike in case I want to save it, or I can throw my shield and combo it into diving strike. This is literally huge. But anyways, guys, these are the biggest issues I've discovered on Captain America after hard playing him for a lot of time. I still think he's really good. You kind of got to play around him right now, which feels bad and feels clunky, but he's still super strong. Like I said, he's amazing against Hela. He's amazing against Punisher. He's amazing against Hawkeye. A lot of people don't know about his shield is that you can actually go in, get into Punisher's face. Like Punisher ults or Punisher's in a turret. All you have to do is jump on him, get right in front of his face, hold up your shield, and most of the deflect shots will hit before your shield bursts. Like if you're point blank on someone, the deflection's basically going to connect, and that's kind of how you want to use the deflect. Like when we like back up, it gets way more inaccurate. As you can see, like here, none of the deflection shots are going to hit, but if you're point blank and you holding your shield up, they're all going to hit. And with Punisher's rate of fire, it works on Star-Lord too a little bit. He's going to eat himself up. Like I've had Punisher's ult, I jump in his face, I hold up my shield, and Punisher literally loses like almost all his health before my shield breaks, and then it's just like a quick 1-2 tap, he's out of the game. Easy peasy, pumpkin easy. Anyways, guys, I hope this sheds some light on an issue with Captain America. He's definitely my favorite character, one of my favorite characters in this game. This game's amazing. I think Cap's amazing, and I really hope some of these issues get addressed in like the next patch for Captain America. And anyways, guys, like this video, please share it with the community. If anybody knows any developers and can kind of get this video out there, that would be hugely appreciated, because I really want to see his kit get fixed, because he's my favorite character in the game. Anyways, guys, more Marvel Rivals video to come. I used to be a DBD channel, but I'm converting games because I'm super passionate and hella into this game right now, so I'm going to be making a lot more Marvel's Rival content like this. Guides, gameplay videos. I definitely want to try and grind a GM. I've never felt the competitive need. Oh, look. You see that? That was what the issue I was talking about. Like, if you're running and not point blank in their face, you actually won't hit them. See, look at that. That's ridiculous. Why is that in the game? All right, guys, have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, and I will see you on the next one. I'm out.